Hey y'all, it's Ellis again. We're going to do a quick, fun little power flow to get the body and the breath moving and kind of reset. All right, so let's get into a seat just real quick to settle the mind, settle the attention right here to this room, and then we'll get right into movement of the body. So find yourself in a comfortable seat, cross-legged or kneeling, and then close down the eyes. Loop the shoulders up into the ears and down the back a few times, and coordinate this movement with your breath. Breathing in to lift the shoulders, breathing out to soften them down. Once more like that. And exhale, feel the chest lift a bit as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Relax the face. 3 great big breaths together. Inhale, fill up all the way. Open mouth, exhale. Again, breathe in. Hold the breath. Exhale. Once more. Hold. Exhale. Keeping your eyes closed, begin to allow the breath to move in and out through your nose. And listen closely to the sound of your breath, and notice that you can hear its inhales and the exhales. Notice the warming quality of your breath as it travels through this very slight constriction in the throat. 3 more breaths exactly as you are. Sensing your body in space, and the texture of the surface that you're sitting on, and the temperature of the room. Good. Blink your eyes open. All right. We're going to meet right away in downward facing dog. And I want you to transition there with attention. So we're not rushing. We're going to savor all of these transitions. So plant your hands at the top of your mat. Spread your fingers wide. Feel the pads of your fingers root down. And then tuck your toes and lengthen your legs behind you. And they don't need to be straight. But we're making this big A shape with the body. Go ahead and pedal through the legs, shake the head, yes and no. Maybe rock a little forward and back to warm up the shoulder joints. Several more breaths like this, arriving in the body. You might drop the heels to one side, and then the other, stretching from the armpit to the hip crease. And I want you to find the length of the downward facing dog that allows you to root firmly through the hands while not being so exhausting on the arms. And you've got a placement of the legs that allows a heavy energy through the heels. They don't ever need to touch the mat. And your legs also don't need to be straight. But we want an energy of length in 2 planes, so from the tips of your fingers to the point of your tailbone, and then from the back of the hips down to the back of the heels. Good. Let's find stillness in our downward facing dog. Soak both the hands and the feet into the mat. On your next inhale, we'll use the entire breath to transition to plank pose. Lead with the back of the heart. Shift the shoulders over the wrists. You might have to wiggle the toes back. As you exhale, it's downward facing dog. Twice more like that. Roll forward, breathe in. Use the entire exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Downward facing dog. Bring your big toes to touch, then lift your right leg high, breath in. Knee towards your nose as you exhale. Do that again, breath in, lift up. Squeeze in, breathe out. Last time, inhale. Squeeze in, shoulders over wrist, get the foot between your thumbs. And if you need a little help from the hand, that's fine. Low lunge, come to your fingertips, shift your gaze forward, breath in. Curtsy the left foot behind the right as you breathe out. Take the arms wide. Good. Steady the gaze, one-legged mountain, left knee into the chest, arms high, breath in. Chair pose, feet down, hips back. Feet can be any distance that feels stable to you. I like hips with distance. Press down through all 10 toes, breathe in, stand tall. Fold forward, hinge at the hips, exhale. Fingertips to shins, reach the chest forward, halfway lift. Hands down, step one foot and then the other back. Plank pose, breath in here. Use your entire exhale, lower to your belly. Cobra pose, hands root, tops of feet root, lift the heart up. Lower down as you exhale. Through knee plank or plank, press up, downward facing dog. All right, a few more times with that sun A variation. Left leg lifts, breathe in. Knee to nose, exhale. Twice more. Squeeze in. One more time. Pull through, step through, low lunge, come to fingertips. Gaze forward, inhale. Curtsy as you exhale. Wide arms, pin the shoulder blades together. Look forward, one-legged mountain, knee up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Stand tall, breathe in. Hinge, fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Fold one foot and then the other, plank pose. Inhale. Entire exhale, lower. Lift up and lower. Through knee plank or plank, and then hinge at the hips, downward facing dog. Once more each side, right leg, breath in, right away, step forward, low lunge. Inhale. Curtsy, left foot. One-legged mountain, left knee up. Chair pose. Stand. Fold. Halfway. Step or float, plank or low plank. Lower all the way or halfway. Cobra or upward facing dog with just the toes and the hands rooted. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Last time, left leg, step it forward, low lunge. And exhale to curtsy. And inhale to stand tall. Chair pose. Stand up. Fold. Ardha Uttanasana. Uttanasana. Vinyasa. Step or hop. Move with your breath. Powerful and with tension. Downward facing dog. Collective breath in and then out the mouth. All right. Right leg high, breathe in. Step it forward between your thumbs, pause. High lunge this time. Press into the feet to lift the arms up. Good. All right, reach your arms forward so their palms are facing towards one another. And then you're going to squeeze the right elbow in to the ribs. So I've got left hand reaching forward, right hand's in a fist, elbow to the ribs. And then we're going to bring left knee into the chest and then switch the arms. Right arm reaches forward, left elbow to the ribs. So we're going to do that a few times. So high lunge, one-legged mountain. Keep it going. Good. One more time, back. One-legged mountain, pause. All right. Warrior three. Keep the left arm as it is. Reach the left leg back. Right arm beside the ear, warrior three. High lunge, the arms switch. Then both arms high, breath in. Hands come down, frame your foot. Three-legged plank, right leg lifts. Lower halfway or all the way Both feet can come down, or you can keep it lifted for your upward facing dog. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Breath in to breath out. Left leg lift, inhale. High lunge, step it forward. Steady the feet, lift your arms up, and then reach them forward. All right, right arm reaches forward, left elbow to the ribs. And you know what we're gonna do, so knee comes up, switch the arms. Then back and forth like that a few times. It helps to steady the gaze on something in front of you. Next time you're in one-legged mountain, pause, and then turn this into warrior three. Right leg reaches behind you, left arm reaches forward. High lunge, toes back, switch the arms, and then both arms up overhead. Inhale. Three-legged vinyasa, hands come down. Left leg lifts behind you, all the way or halfway. Lift the heart. Downward facing dog. All right. One more time through this, adding on right leg. Step it forward. High lunge. Good. All right, and then it'll be right elbow into the ribs, and we're going to do this switch a few more times. Knee up, switch the arms. Squeezing everything through center. Good. One-legged mountain pause. Warrior three. Good. All right. High lunge. Warrior two. So open the arms wide, adjust the feet. So more or less you've got right heel about in line with the left ankle. Arms are wide like a T, and then trust in the strength of the right leg. So bend deeply into it and stay in the breath. Find a little 5% hug of the shoulder blades together. And light up the back leg too. Left glute, left pinky toe, root down. Good. One more breath in and breath out. Reverse triangle, lengthen the front leg. Tip the arms up and back. Goddess pose. Let's start hands to thighs, toes out, heels in. Settle the tailbone low. So I want you to think tailbone down more than tailbone back. Good, and you can rock a little to find your balance here and adjust the feet as you need. All right. Keep the legs as they are. Take your arms up like goalposts. Inhale, lengthen everything, make the letter X. Exhale out the mouth, goddess pose. 3 more. Breath out. 1 more. Exhale. Good, low lunge, front of the mat. Frame your right foot to side plank. Left hand down, right foot on top, right arm high. Inhale. Mindful transition, plank pose, vinyasa. Downward facing dog. All right, last time through, left leg, lift it up, breathe in, step it forward, high lunge. All right. Left elbow to the ribs, right arm forward, and we'll do that switch, knee up, switch the arms. Keep this going a few more times. One-legged mountain pause, warrior 3. High lunge, switch the arms, warrior 2. Adjust your feet as you need. And stay in the legs. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Light up through the back foot. Reverse triangle, lengthen the legs. Tip the arms up and back. Goddess pose, toes out, heels in. All right, and let's bring the stance just a few inches narrower. It still makes sense eventually. All right, lift your arms up like a goalpost. Keep the knees bent, lift the heels, breathe in. Lower the heels, exhale. Lengthen everything, inhale. Out the mouth, goddess pose. Just the heels, breath in. Lower, exhale. Everything lengthens, inhale. Exhale, goddess. 3 more. Long, exhale. Heels. 1 more. Good, low lunge. 3-legged vinyasa. Oh, I forgot our side plank. Side plank, right hand down, right foot down. Left arm high, left foot on top. Then vinyasa. Then downward facing dog. Good. All right, downward facing dog. Bend your knees and look forward. Hop your feet to your hands. Sit your butt down. Boat pose. Good. Stay here in your boat pose with the shins parallel with the ground, more or less. Belly button reaches down towards the spine. Good. And then take an interlace of the hands at the back of the skull. All right, so keeping the chest lifted, I'm going to twist to the left, lengthen my right leg, hug the left knee towards the right elbow. Okay, through center, and then twist. Keep going. One more each side. Good, boat pose. Reach your arms up. Reach your arms forward, and then lower all the way down to your backs. Good. All right, bend the knees. Soles of the feet are on the ground. Heels are in close to your hips. Yeah. If you need a sip of water, now would be a good time to do it. Let's take our arms up, palms face one another. And then you can see my upper arm bones are perpendicular to the ground. Now, stack your forearms. So it's like I dream of genie arms. Now, press into your feet. Lift your hips up, bridge pose. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. Walk the left foot towards the center line. Lift your right leg high. Good. Breath in. Lower the hips. Exhale. Lift the hips up. Breathe in. Lower down. 4 more. Two more. Good. Pause with the hips lifted. Right foot comes down. Switch the forearms. Right foot to the center line. Left leg lifts. 5 reps. Lift. Lower. 4. 3. 2. 1. Pause. Keep the hips lifted. Both feet down. Both arms up. Press into the feet. Lift the hips. Another inch. Breathe in. And then slowly lower 1 vertebra at a time. Good. Release the arms up like a halo around the head. Feel the whole back body on the ground. Pause. Press into your feet. Bump your hips to the right. Squeeze the knees in and let them fall left. And supine twist. Two more breaths as you are. And at the end of your exhale, you'll transition back through center. Scoot the hips left a few inches. Take your twist to the right. Soften the face, relax the belly. 2 more breaths. Return onto your back. Find your hips back in line with your shoulders. If there's any last movements or stretches you need, take those now. Roll through the wrists, or squeeze the knees in, or happy baby. Whatever you need to feel complete. And then set your body up for rest in Shavasana. Take up space. You can lie down on the back, taking the arms and the legs wide. If lying on the side would feel more comfortable for you. Or if you've got a wall, you can move over to legs up the wall. Allow the body to rest exactly as you are. About 5 more breaths. Welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Otherwise, begin to wiggle through your fingers and your toes. Roll through your wrists and your ankles. Stretch your arms up overhead. Stretch the toes towards the end of your mat. Get long through the body, wide through the ribs. And over the course of the next 3 breaths or so, you'll make your way seated. You can roll over to one side, just rock right on up to a seat. And that's where we'll meet, seated, tall, eyes closed. Let's bring hand to heart and hand to belly. And feel the warmth of the body. The rise and fall of your breath. Your chest and the belly expanding and contracting on their own. This incredible, capable body. Strong, resilient, and adaptable. May we never take it for granted. I invite you to press the palms together in front of your heart and bow the mind to the wisdom of the body and the breath. Namaste. All right, thank you very much for making time for your practice today. As always, let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to see a video on. And you can also find me on Instagram and reach out to me there. My info is below. All right, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.